It's kind of new.
It's kind of new to us.
A new addition to licenses across Maryland is expected.
Tay is a brain injury survivor.
And it aims to help identify those with developmental or intellectual disabilities that are not immediately noticeable.
This is a great victory for the disability community.
Now that Eric's ID law has been unanimously passed on a state level, a local celebration was recently held at the Civic Center in Silver Spring. The legislation requires the Motor Vehicle Administration to put the butterfly logo on driver's licenses, identification cards, and moped operators' permits to help identify people with a non-apparent disability.
This is a victory for the disability community.
And the bill is named after Eric Carpenter-Grantham, a Montgomery County resident with autism.
The hidden disability butterfly represents hope, peace, freedom, and change in the style of the wings and for all hidden disabilities.
This legislation will also require training for law enforcement concerning interactions with those who have non-apparent disabilities,
So that they would understand the process of stopping someone with an invisible disability before the situation escalates.
I would just take out my driver's license and they will see that hidden disability logo. And so they will communicate with me better instead of hurting me. And so as others, like my friends who have autism and other invisible disabilities, and so they communicate with the person better.
We were up against a lot, up against an establishment that decided this bill was not worthy. Eric and Linda, that's why this bill passed. They are persistent, okay?
It has taken 2 years for this road to come to this end. However, we are in the process of going national with Eric's ID law in hopes of getting it all over the world. That is our mission.
Several local community members, along with Council Vice President Will Jawando and Councilmember Laurie-Anne Sales, attended the anticipated celebration.
Celebrate's the key word. You know, it's not easy to get things done. It's not easy to pass legislation, particularly when it's about an issue that changes how we do our IDs. It's related to public safety. It's related to mental health. It's related to autism and other invisible disabilities. But it's going to help so many young people and adults in the state of Maryland.
Council member Laurie-Anne Sales, you have been with us through this fight. I mean, you have really been there.
This event is so important because our residents came to their elected officials, used the system to pass a law that is people-centered and also equity and justice focused, to collaborate and ensure that the voices of those with lived experiences are heard, and now we can ensure that more lives are safe.
As the father of a daughter who's on the autism spectrum, I am really excited that as she becomes a teenager, that she's going to have, you know, this beautiful butterfly on her ID.
When you see the butterfly on the ID, that law enforcement official, that state employee, whoever it is going to pause for a second and say, well, what is that? It's putting yourself in someone else's shoes. It's understanding their feelings and who they are.
And particularly for kids of color, particularly when you're in a high-pressure situation and you don't know what you're coming into, this is another way that's helped protect those folks, but also helps let public safety know what they're dealing with. So I think it's a really good thing.
Creating a safer and inclusive environment for all Maryland residents, one butterfly logo at a time.
And thank you for Montgomery County for stepping up and supporting us through this whole process. And we are finally here for this moment. Amen. And I thank God for everything.
Amen. Eric's ID law goes into effect on October 1st of 2025. Jordan Lindsay, reporting in Silver Spring.